This is the place that doesn't feel right. There's something not right here at all. Hi guys, here we are at Bewdley Museum. It's a location we've wanted to investigate for some years now, isn't it?
So lucky enough to get access tonight. We're here tonight with PMV Paranormal. It's promising to be a good one, I think, from all the stories that we've heard from them.
Yep, looking forward to it. We're going to do a bit of a split location tonight, aren't we? You're going to investigate the foundry initially. I'm going to check out one of the old prison cells, and I think we'll do some group activities and go from there. We'll give a walk around now, show you where the locked off cameras are and show the setup for the night. So guys, so first locked off camera we've got in the courtyard, called Blood Alley I believe. Filming through the archway and filming the door of one of the prison cells that I'm going to be locked in a little while. As you can see, the weather isn't perfect.
So this always happens every time we investigate at the moment.
It does. So this is the prison cell I'll be shut in later on. As you can see, quite creepy. Try to think of the things that have gone on in here over the years and the prisoners that have been held back in the day. Heard various stories, which I'll get into a bit, but it's only going to be quite creepy. We've got a locked off camera set up there, as you can see, covering me in the cell. So yeah.
How you feel about it? Nervous or?
Okay at the moment.
Okay at the moment.
But we're sort of floating around at the moment in a group and stuff. When I'm on my own, it could be a bit different, so we will see.
Absolutely.
I'll head through here, be nice and quick because it is tipping it now.
Absolutely. Oh wow. I've been told it's better when it rains as well here, so we'll see.
Let's hope so. So here we are in what would have been the old sawmill, I believe. I believe various things have been seen here. Shadow figures, I believe. So we set up a locked off camera. Now we're going to have to dart it to the foundry.
Yeah, let's go.
This is wet.
Just to point out as well where we are currently walking through, round about here is actually said to be a portal where a Ouija board was once done and never actually closed down. So something to bear in mind for activity that might happen there.
Silly people would do that.
I've no idea. Also guys, I did once come here before. If you haven't seen that video, I actually did a little video in the actual foundry. This is where I'll be doing a quick blown vigil now at night. It does appear to have a bit of a strange atmosphere in there, even during the day. So, and from what I've been told, it's meant to be one of the main active areas of the museum.
Well, the rain's certainly picked a good time to start. Should be doing our walk round. Right. And this is.
And in we go.
The foundry, the old brass foundry. This is where Brian will be doing his lone vigil tonight. You don't like it here, do you, Brian?
Didn't really like it during the day last time, and it's always creeped me out as a kid. It's apparently where most of the activity happens, so we shall see.
The strange thing I think in here, just looking at obviously all the history, but you look at things like this, the apron, to think somebody would have worn that, probably that very apron, working in this very foundry all those years ago. And I would imagine there's some horrific burns and catastrophes probably went on in here. People probably got hurt, etc. We've got our one locked off camera set up there, covering the whole of this area, as you can see. So when we go to night vision, this will all be covered. And if you walk through here, we have another locked off camera just here, which will actually be covering all this area as well. So when Brian's in here tonight, he should be well and truly covered on the cameras and isolated. And I have to be honest, it is quite creepy in here, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks for confirming.
It is quite creepy. I mean, I don't know. Initially, I thought the cells were a little bit worse, but now I'm here, I think this could actually be worse.
Yeah.
So, there's been a few various sightings in here, hasn't there?
Yeah, actually one that you probably don't know about is actually where you stood. There's said to be basically an old well that was once dug up, and basically underneath where you're standing now are meant to be many, many remains of children.
Oh, okay. That's
something I've recently found out from PNB. So I didn't know that.
You can actually see a section of brickwork here.
Yeah.
It looks old, but fresher than the rest.
It's not something I was aware of when I first did my Bewdley video.
This well, possibly right beneath my feet now, is where the bodies of the children were buried. Perhaps they were kept in the cells and then murdered and thrown. I know.
Or accidents in the foundry, we don't know yet.
Accidents in the foundry. I know a lot of adolescent children were kept in those cells. I'm sure there's a story of one stealing an apple or something like that who ended up in the cells for quite a while. This is Bewdley Museum. We finally made it after a couple of years, and let's head to night vision and see what we find. There's a massive bump here.
Hey?
That door's moved.
The door's moved?
I'm sure that door's moved.
Yeah, unless somebody's tried from the outside to... It's normally solid, because I know Patience was really trying to
That's the
shut
bump
that.
there, that door.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm going to shut that.
So, just before we're about to head to night vision, the door just in this side of the foundry, which one of the girls was trying to push earlier, push closed. It wouldn't close earlier, but Nathan's just heard a bump. Hopefully we've caught that on camera, so I'll replay it if we have. But that has just sounded and it's actually moved, so interesting. Let's see what happens.
That is extremely weird.
Yeah, best of luck to you. Hope it goes well. Good luck.
Right, so here we are. Strange feeling. So many years I was to come here and be locked in this cell. Experience what a lot of people would have experienced.
Right, I'm in the foundry. Most likely very psychological. Most likely very psychological at the moment, but it is very, very sort of electric feeling in here. It's cold, but then the door is open all the way over there as I walked in. and supposedly this is the most active place of the museum. It's fair to say, I'm going to be totally honest, I'm a little bit on edge, so I'm looking forward to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, I can't see where I'm walking at the moment, so I'm just going to set up a REM pod. I'm just trying to think where to put it. I'm going to set up a REM pod in here.
Okay. What a strange noise, huh? If I'm honest, I can fill it out. I'm honest, it actually sounded like a mouse or a rat. Like a sort of squeak. Take a seat.
Good evening, my name's Brian. I represent a team of paranormal investigators here to make contact with the afterlife. Any spirits that may reside in this foundry. We're looking to communicate with any spirit, anyone in the spirit world who may have lost their life here before. If there's any spirits here, can you please make a sound? I can hear very faintly in the very corner of my hearing, there's like an alarm that's going off. I don't know if that's, I'm not sure if that's like a piece of equipment from the other team, PMV, or whether it's a security alarm, I'm not quite sure.
Is anybody here with me? In this cell? Come and sit next to me. Come here and sit next to me.
It's actually not very nice standing here as well, because I've got all of this room here. We've got all of the room behind me, and I'm kind of stood in the middle of it all. And all I can see is, I can see my shadow behind me, I can see the other room, and it just looks very shadowy. It's just not nice, not a very nice feeling.
Are you innocent? Or were you guilty?
There's said to be the spirit of a man, a foundry worker who once worked here. And this spirit of the foundry man, he's not only seen at night, but he's also seen during the day. People have come here and they've seen him working in the foundry as he once would have. And they go to reception and they say, who's that person dressed in fancy dress? Because he's very, very good. Are you here tonight with me? If you are, can you make your presence known, please? I don't mean any harm or disrespect, I'm only here to communicate.
You're innocent. Come and sit here next to me. Now, if you were guilty, come and sit here next to me. so echoey in here that I think any EVP capture will be amplified. It's like a natural amplifier, so hopefully that will help.
Do you think you could make a noise in here for me? Touch something? Touch me? Or if you have a message, could you say something to me, please? We heard a bang earlier on the door just here. Could that have been you that did that? If it was, can you bang on the door again, please?
Come on, if there's somebody in here who's guilty, come and sit next to me here. Just stand up over here. There's somebody in here with me. Why don't you come and sit here? Come and sit over here for me. Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can help you escape.
Can you repeat this sound for me, if there's anyone here? I'll just keep expecting to see something in the camera behind me. It does feel very, very uncomfortable in here at the moment. I'm actually quite on edge. But at the moment, nothing to my knowledge has happened since I've been in here. Felt like a breath down my neck then, but that could just be because I'm talking it up and there's a little bit of anxiety. Not really convinced with that one, to be honest. If that was you though, thank you, and please do it again if it was. That was interesting. That was interesting. That was interesting. For the purpose of the camera, what you'll see me do then is I looked up. Now, above me there's an upstairs area which you can't actually get to. I don't know if I took a video of it earlier, but I will show you in a video afterwards. There is a staircase that leads up there, but it's a dead end. And to my knowledge, currently as it stands, there is no access to that upstairs area. And there shouldn't be anyone up there right now either, even if there was.
I'm not tightening around the neck. I'm sort of... It's like a choking sensation or something around the neck. Other than that, I actually feel okay. Trying to think that in here would have been murderers, thieves, worst of the worst. I dare say that there have also been some innocent people. The law certainly wasn't perfect back then.
It's reported that the upstairs areas of the museum are actually highly haunted. A lot of the staff have said that. In the room behind me there is a red light in the middle of the room. On that device there's a little aerial that sticks out, and if you go to that and touch that red light or the aerial, it will light up for me and it will make a sound. If there's anyone in that room behind me now, please do that and touch that device for me.
Are you waiting to face trial? Do I need to come and sit here with you?
I've also been told that there are where I'm stood, there's an old well where there's a few children that have been buried and that have died. I've gone so cold saying that. But again, psychological, it's not a very nice thing, children dying, so nothing to worry about. But if there are any little spirit children here, please come and say hello. I'm a friendly person. You can make yourself known to me. All I want to do is say hello and just talk to you.
How old are you? If you're under 10, come and touch this black box. Come and touch this. Just like I have.
So I did just choke then, but I did just choke. That wasn't paranormal, I don't think. I think I just literally choked on nothing. Was when I asked for the children though, but I'm sure it's just nothing. What I'm going to try is a very quick spirit box session when I'm in here, so let's give it a go, see if anyone can communicate and talk to me through that. Does anybody here please make your presence known by talking to me through this device? I say, try that again for me. Can you say my name, Brian? Can you tell me your age? Can you tell me if you're a child spirit or an adult spirit?
Come forward and hold my hand. Come forward and hold this hand for me. I'll hold it out. And hold my hand and I'll open the door and I'll get you out of this prison. This is a one-time offer. I can get you out of here. You need to come and touch my hand. You need to come and hold this.
Did you once work in the foundry? If you did, can you tell me your name? Is the spirit of Christopher Banks still here? Christopher Banks, I know you once owned and worked in this foundry. Is it your spirit that people see here?
I actually thought there was going to be a lot more activity in here. And sort of Katie we got. I thought provoking in certain ways. Considering the vulnerability of the spirits that could be here, being locked in prison. So I'm looking a little bit more, to be honest.
Spirit children, are you here? Are you happy that I'm in this foundry? Am I happy that... Are you happy that I'm in your foundry? Would you like me to leave?
Want you to come and move the light for me. Come above this light, move the light. Show me that you're here. Turn it off and knock it over. Make some shadows on the ceiling.
So I'm guessing absolutely nothing then. Nothing on the spirit box. It is very much on the quiet side. And it is eerily quiet in here. The only thing I can hear is literally the sound of the rain outside. And that's it. I mean, personally, I feel like I'm the furthest away from everyone at the moment in the museum. Obviously, I think the other guys, PMV, I believe they're in the saw yard at the moment. Nathan's currently in the cells. I believe Steve's in the cell just next door as well. I kind of feel like I'm out the way at the minute, and it's a bit weird, but...
I'm going to sit down in silence for another couple of minutes. And see maybe you're sitting in silence, Nathan. It seems quite quiet at the moment.
I did come during the day once, and I heard a noise in the foundry and it took me by surprise. I think the only noise I've heard so far tonight is something walking above me. And I haven't heard anything since. So can you whisper something to me or into my camera, just here, or behind me, over there? Whisper something into there so I can hear you later on if I can't hear you now.
Just imagine sitting in this cell alone. Very end of the time. It's so boring. I think it just drives me insane. Cold, it's damp. Just imagine lying on here would have been uncomfortable. And that wooden top's just, to preserve it, it's actually stone. Stone blocks. And I haven't got a lot of sheep on there.
Right guys, so done a little bit of spirit box. Haven't really caught anything significant, I don't think, at this point in time. But we'll see. We've had no REM activity in here just yet as well, but the night is young. We've still got some more solo sessions to do, and obviously a bit later on as well we'll be joining up with PMV to do some group experiments as well. So let's see, let's swap it out, and let's see if I get anything elsewhere as well. I think Nathan will be coming in here next. So I'm just going to go and radio in and see how that goes.
Fucking hell, bro, you bastard. Oh, you fucking twat. Mate, you just give me a heart attack.
That's what I like. Sorry about that. It was completely unintentional, but I just wondered...
It's been quite quiet at the moment. I'm ready to swap if you are.
Yeah, I've had a couple of things happen, but I'm not convinced how...
Okay, well we won't swap findings at the moment, we'll just swap locations and we'll talk about our findings after to keep it, to keep suggestion out of the way.
Yeah, fully agree. See you in a minute.
Right, one last thing, are you leaving the equipment you're using there or are you bringing it with you?
I'll leave the REM pod in the room for you, and also if you want the spirit box, I'll give you that as well.
You keep the spirit box on, yeah. There's a K2, I'll leave it in here, okay?
Sounds good. See you in a minute, mate.
Leave it now. Right, I don't know if you've heard that, obviously Ryan's going to crap at me, just as I shut my noise. I'm going to head over to the brass foundry now, and Ryan's going to come in here, we'll swap locations, continue to be isolated and alone, and we will see what we find. Initially we were going to do just a solo session each, but I think this way it'd be interesting to see if we mirror each other in what we find and what we don't find. So, see you in a bit. I'll have to put a torch on because actually shoot it on the way through. There's a bit of rumble set up there. Wow, there's a funky smell in here. Proper funky smell in here. Okay. Right away, straight away I'm feeling worse than I did in a jail, and I've just had a bang already. Straight away I'm feeling worse than I did in the jail. I just heard another bang. 2 thuds. And I can hear voices. Fucking hell. Okay. Straight up. I'm not liking it here.
Right guys, so I've swapped with Nathan now. I've come into the main cell. I've got the door shut behind me. And relatively quiet. Very strangely, I actually feel very much at ease in here. To the point where it's really comfortable. I mean, I'm not going as far as saying I'd want a night in here, but I actually think I could easily sleep in here. Compared to Foundry, where I just was, this really doesn't have the same atmosphere, in my opinion. Now what we've said that we will discuss all of our findings when we all meet back up.
It's probably not helped by the fact that me and Brian were in here earlier on, and man, this is weird. And we were actually walking round and doing a talk. We actually heard the door bang twice. Once when we were in here, once when we were walking around. I'm sure I'm seeing shit behind me, man. Fuck me, I don't like it in here. I wonder if it's affected Brian like it's affected me.
Are there any spirits in this cell with me? Anyone who was once caught a prisoner in here? I've brought a haunted doll, sat in the room with me, just next to me. There's also a green light next to him. Can you touch either one for me, please? Try and move the green light, or try and move the doll. Push either one over. If you do that with the green light, it will light all the way up for me.
There's no one around here. There's a security camera outside, I can just see through a small glass window, and it's gone off and come back on twice. This is way out of the way, no one can come up here. So I don't know why that's come back on. Oh man. I feel like there's something here. There's a change in atmosphere here. I don't even want to turn my torch off if I'm being honest. There's a change in atmosphere here, right here. It's like, whoa. Here makes me shudder. And here feels heavy. Now, I don't know how that can happen just between a small doorway like that. But, oh, what was that? Literally, let's come closer. I just heard a from the doorway then.
I feel really, really calm in comparison. I just hope that the things I was feeling in the things I was feeling in the foundry, I just hope that Nathan is also feeling right now currently.
Okay, I'm probably supposed to be calling out for the children, the body. What was that, man? I don't like it in here. Straight up, I don't like it in here. I got a feeling Brian radioed me because he didn't like it in here. I'm seeing shit.
Are there any evil spirits in here with me? I'm going to assume you're evil if you were once locked up. You're obviously in here for a reason. What did you do that was so bad? Heard a noise over there. Is that you trying to communicate? You're just going to make a little noise? That doesn't really intimidate me.
I'm proper not happy in here. There's another thud. Right, if there's anybody in here, make a noise. Tap on something for me. Let me know that you're here. Try and make a loud noise for me.
It's so calm. Come and do something, come on. Show me that you're really here.
Been told that skeletal remains of children were found down a well here. Who did that? Why was that done? What had those children done? Fucking hell. I'm feeling strangely angry while I'm in here. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm angry. I don't know why I'm angry. Maybe I'm angry because I feel uncomfortable and I wasn't expecting to. Maybe there's just a feeling of anger in here. I don't know. I'm going to stand between the doorway again because I feel like there's something strange between that doorway. It's almost like you're either entering or leaving something. One side's icy cold, the other side is heavy and oppressive. I don't want to turn my back to either side, that's the worry.
This is probably going to sound really, really stupid to say this. I'm just sort of sat here and I'm just sort of feeling angry. I don't really know why. I don't class myself as like sensitive or that I'm picking up on other things, but I just feel really angry in it. Maybe it's just because I'm waiting for something to happen and it's just, I don't know. But I feel like I want to push whatever is meant to be in this room to come and do something.
What happened to the children that were buried in here? What did they do to deserve that? Something fucking strange here. Been around the whole museum. Not necessarily investigating, but I've walked around the whole museum tonight so far. This is the place. This is the place that doesn't feel right. There's something not right here at all. This is where the energy is, definitely. And it's not a nice energy. Whatever's here isn't nice. I feel so uncomfortable. Absolutely horrendous. This is like being in Dowels on your own. This is horrendous. This is not nice at all. I want to know what happened to the children in here.
Come make me leave. Try and do something nasty to me. Try and throw something at me. There's things in this room that you can throw.
What? Fucking hell. Like a rumbling from outside, then I don't know what that was. It seemed to get louder. Whether it's somebody in the local vicinity with like a bin or something. I don't know. Fortunately, I'm quite jumpy in here, so I'm struggling a bit.
Are you trying to make me feel angry at all, or are you trying to channel your thoughts or your energy through me? If that's the case, tell me. Come on. Just round the corner there's meant to be a portal that was opened up by a Ouija board. Are you something that's come from that portal and you're just lingering around in the area? Is that it?
I get a really strange smell as well. And the only way I can describe it, so I'm getting the smell of blood. Something smells like blood. I don't know what it is, but something smells like blood. Fucking strange noises going on in here. Bri, can you hear me?
What's up, mate?
Because of time, I was thinking of swapping. Shall I go and get Steve so he gets to have a go in the foundry on his own?
Yeah, you can do, that's fine.
You stay in the cell for 5 minutes and I'll go get Steve, okay? I'll radio and he's had a bit of time. Right, so we're rotating things tonight so we all get a bit of a lone vigil. I've obviously had a session in the cells for quite a while. I've come in here. Brian's been in here and been in the cells. We've actually got Steve with us tonight from the local deli, if you remember that investigation, just over the road. I'm actually going to go and head back and get him now so he can do a lone vigil in here because I know he's excited about investigating this museum just like we were. It'll be interesting to see how brave he is though, because it's not nice in here.
No one wants to talk to me in here, or move the REM pod, or anything else really. Bit odd. Can't say it's nice though. Hello. Somebody say hello.
Can you give us a name? Here we go again.
So just for the camera, you were saying this, that you've had this before?
Yeah. So this...
This is a toilet flush.
We're making contact with Zozo. That's who you always make contact with. Can you let someone else come through to the board, please? Somebody else, please. Are you going to allow it? Yes or no? Yes.
Everyone alright?
Yep.
So who are you going to let through? Can you give the name? Let someone else come through, please. Okay, goodbye, Zozo.
Shall I have a go, Steve?
You have an arrest or you?
Yeah?
You too, yeah? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wesley?
I think I'll just film with how far down you two are.
Is anybody here? Come forward and move the planchette for me. Come forward and write a message. Let us know who you are and why you're here. Forward and speak to us. Your stomach.
Is that pizza you wanted,
Pizza
it?
thing in
Pizza.
here. Hungry when I come in here.
Come on, give us your name. Tell us what happened to the children. Tell us why the remains of children were found in the well. You've got your chance now to give us your story. Come and speak to us.
The only thing that's talking is his stomach. Did you hear it? Let me know if anything happens on the board and I'll come back through. Was it the was it the car that went off? Just to
Yeah.
potentially, yeah.
Come forward and speak to us on its board.
Come on, spirits.
We invite all spirits, good or bad, to come forward and speak to us.
How you feeling? Patience, you right?
Yep.
Sure.
Come forward and speak to us. If we get nothing, maybe keep on the patience. So I never see nothing here.
No, it's like I don't have that flow of energy through me to my fingers.
I think it's just interesting to keep swapping it up as well, seeing if that has any effect. What you say?
I'm not going to lie though, I could be stuck here for the remainder of the night.
Mm.
You want to join us? No, you take over.
Come on then, spirit.
Just going to come over so I can film.
T.
Was that an OT? What was the first letter?
Didn't stop.
I. That's enough. Let somebody else come through, please. Oh. Oh. T.
Rot. It's nice.
Something about the bodies in the wells. In the well.
P. A. T.
P-A-T.
I.
Spelled pizza wrong.
E. N.
Alright. What's the matter?
C.
On my neck.
E.
Something on my neck.
Patience.
Spelled your name out.
Yeah.
What did you feel, Nath?
Something running down my neck, yeah.
Is that it?
Got like a finger.
Can't see anything. You haven't got any marks on you either. That's interesting.
Yeah, you spelt my name. Well done. Telling me to rot. Is that what you're saying?
Definitely listen to your singing.
Yes. You playing tricks with me?
Spider is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a culprit.
Probably just been stroking my neck.
Do you have a message for anyone else here?
On that note, should we see if maybe some of the other guys want to try the board?
Yeah. Okay.
My news is gone.
Goodbye.
Right, so what we just asked?
Just turn around.
Turn around.
Spirits. You can play with the robot if you want to. It's the way it works. You have to just-
It's motion censored,
yeah.
basically.
You can turn the robot to face anybody. You can draw on my energy if you want to.
Can you turn to face me, please?
Can you stop? There's something above. That sounded like a drip to me twice.
Above, on the ceiling again?
Right above my head. Look at. Right above my head.
You sure it's not this actually? Is it underneath here?
We got. Is that water on the floor there? Is it?
No, bird poo.
Oh, bird poo.
I love that I do. You sure it's not this here? So I shoves my hand under there. What's that? Water? No, bird poo. What a bitch. Go on, get a handful.
Go on.
Get a handful of this. What is it, gold? No, shit.
Right, it's 11 o'clock now.
Should we swap? You want to do some scrying?
Yeah, can do.
I've never done it, so
Scrying?
you can
Scrying?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, excellent. You need a red torch, do you say? Is that right? Or yeah? Excellent.
Full moon as well tonight, isn't it? Or nearly.
Behind that house, I think it is, yeah. Don't know how well that's going to pick it up. I did for my little loan session.
I made it in life. I'm a prop.
Yeah, that's it. So you just have to clear your mind, get yourself all relaxed, and you just really need to just focus into it. Is there any spirits here? From what I can see, my face has gone really thin. Nose. It's not my nose.
If you can make me thinner and change me nose, I'm going to get a mirror like this.
There's a lady. and she's wearing like it's like a maid's hat.
So you're just seeing this change gradually, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's like there's an aura behind me. Not you, mate.
Okay.
Do you have any messages? It's a lot of injuries.
Why isn't your mouth moving in the reflection when you talk?
It's what you're seeing. All I can see is this woman.
I can see a woman, but she's not talking when you are.
That's crying. She's lost a baby.
How has she told you that? Is she?
She's crying. Same baby. Oh, my face is changing. I can't see my right eye. There's scars on the top of my head. It's going darker. Does anyone else want to go?
I'm happy to give it a go. Steve,
Go
do you
on,
want to go?
Ryan.
Do you want to give it a go?
What's the either one?
Yeah, unless you want to try it.
Could you just tilt it slightly up, if that's okay? Thank you.
Oh, that's better, isn't it?
Bit more?
A little bit, if that's okay. Perfect. Thanks.
My phone's going crazy.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
What's it doing?
It's like there's interference.
Never mind, that's all good.
It's absolutely crazy.
That happens. Yeah.
So do I have to ask anything specific?
No, you can just ask it in your head if you want to.
It changed very quickly and then went back to me again.
Yeah, just keep focused.
That was
Sorry,
No, it's alright.
I actually am hungry now. I was just.
it was like, you know, the Joker. He's got the smile, like the.
Glasgow smile.
It was like that, but then it went straight back to me.
Okay,
So like a big grin, basically.
okay. Stay focused.
Face is it's like slightly changed a little bit. Like my cheeks were getting slightly fatter. Can't tell if it's a beard.
That's a good angle.
Potentially a beard. Want to show yourself to me if you're there? Show me what you really look like.
You want to send that to us?
Yeah. You going?
What was that light?
What's it all?
There was like a that is weird.
Show yourself. Come on.
That was very peculiar.
Look like I'm getting older. Longer hair. It's sort of same sort of colour, to be honest, but it's looking like it's sort of hair down here,
Yeah.
much longer, older, like almost like wrinkles. Person doesn't look happy.
Yeah.
Can't focus on anything else now. It just seems like I'm sort of slowly seeing myself
Yeah.
with like some very quick distortions, but
Yeah.
nothing major now.
No. I can make you guys one if you want one.
I wouldn't say no. I mean, I'd like to give it a try again, definitely.
Yeah, I'll make you one.
Yeah, they're hard to make, like,
I
or
just shot to the top of my brother.
Did it?
were you method?
See, that's not really weird. It's like my eyes are missing.
Yeah.
I started to get
Exactly
that.
what I thought about you when I was watching from behind.
Completely white. There's see black holes in my face.
See your face, but no eyes.
Not even eye sockets, just complete black.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like mechanic chase people, isn't it?
Black-eyed children. Maybe I'm a children. Child, I don't know.
Could possibly be one of those spirits trying to come through to you.
Let's say that. I hate it there. When I was up there at Cannock Chase,
Mm.
I was on my own, so I dropped Brian off at Castle Ring. I went into the Birches Valley area. And I asked if, I just nodded.
Keep going.
I asked if one of the kids, Christine Darby, if she was murdered by Raymond Leslie Morris. And my torch went out as I asked it. Then I realised the camera was off and I had to refilm the whole thing, trying to find it all in the dark. It's really weird. My eyes are still totally black. I've got hair at the sides and it's bald down the middle.
That's really strange.
It's not cut like that, it's receding like that.
You can't see it?
No.
It's receding like that, definitely.
Doesn't look like Nathan, but it doesn't look like what he's describing either. And he's definitely right, he's got no eyes.
Now it's gone completely black, I can't see myself, I can't see nothing. It's completely black.
Do you have a message for Nathan? Come back if you have. If not, let him see himself.
Now I can see myself, it just looks like a skull. Just looks like a skull.
That's not you.
I can just see a skull. I think that's what the eye sockets are, it's like a skull.
Is it speaking to you?
That's what he looks like to me.
It's moving.
Michael Myers out of Halloween films.
I would say if anything, it's motioning me to come toward it.
Does it say anything to you?
It's just saying, it's not saying it's moving, just to say come. Just nodded as well.
Yeah.
Second time.
That was a really big nod as well. Did I move then?
No.
No, I wouldn't see him move.
It's completely black again.
Let Nathan see himself if you've had enough.
My eyes are really hurting.
Okay.
Yeah. God, my eyes are burning on fire.
How was that?
Sorry.
Was it good?
Seriously, they're proper burning. Fucking hell. It's like if you've been welding, you've got arc eye. That's proper.
You've probably made contact with someone, maybe in the brass foundry.
Yeah.
It's starting to look different.
Yeah. What do you see?
My cheeks are bony and sticking out quite a bit. Almost like you're sort of really like 100-year-old version of yourself.
That can happen with scrying. You can see the old version of yourself.
Again, no eyes, not even eye sockets. It's like now, there's just two black holes.
Is it talking to you?
No. If I move my head moves like you would expect it to in a reflection. If you change your facial expression, or like now I'm talking, nothing's moving on my face at all. It's like the shape is yours, but the actual facial expression is fixed regardless of what you're doing.
I feel like something's tickling my ear.
It actually disappeared for a minute there.
Probably that spider.
Disappeared.
Yeah, so my shoulders and my jumper look black in the reflection, it's just black. My eye sockets are black, hair's black, but you can see the reflection of your skin on your face, and that disappeared, so I just became a complete black shape, like a shadow figure sort of thing, and then it's come back again now.
It's similar things to what I got with the eye sockets and disappearing.
I've definitely got no eyes, I've literally got like two massive black holes in my face.
So I definitely
Exactly.
did have eyes when I first started. Well guys, that's been our night at Bewdley Museum. Thanks to Steve for coming with us, and a massive thanks to PNV Paranormal. They've been great hosts, showed us around, shared their experiences, and it's been really fun working with them. So massive thanks to them, and until next time, see you in the truth.